Hi boys and girls, we're back again. It's Zuri
and Grandma.
and it's time for us to do some art. Now, this week we are using one sheet of plain paper, some crayons, a nice big fluffy brush.
And don't forget the paint, Grandma.
Oh yes, we have blue paint and I thought I would use some green paint. The thing about this paint though, I have mixed it out with lots of water so it's not very thick or strong. I also have 2 bottle tops. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do before we even come to the paint, I'm going to ask you to draw a nice big X on the paper.
I'm gonna choose red.
Okay, go ahead. Make that X nice and big. Yes. Okay. And look at what I'm going to do with this X now. I'm going to carry it around town. Like that. Looks kind of like an ice cream cone.
Yeah, but except it needs a point at the bottom.
Well, look, I'm going to actually put a V shape, sort of. Because
right now it looks like a mermaid tail, right?
Mermaid tail. Well, we're going in the right direction. What I'm doing is making a fish. Okay? So there I go, and I'm going to put her fishy lips and her fins. You know, the fish couldn't swim if they didn't have fins. So that's very important. And you can do the fins any way you like.
Even in zigzag.
That's right. Now I'm going to add a nice big fish eye. Here I go. You think that's okay?
Yes.
Huh? You sure?
Yes.
How about some eyelashes?
Okay.
Oh my. Wow. Those are fabulous eyelashes. Now,
Give me the right camera.
you need one more. Okay, go ahead. Right. Let's just color, I think. Color in yellow. But very, very important to note. You must press hard on that crayon and put lots of color on it. That's very important for this technique that we're doing today. Press hard, get that coloring done. So this is what it looks like when we are finished coloring. I had to go over some of the bits a little because Zuri wasn't strong enough to press as hard as I would like. Please make sure you press hard and fill in all the white spaces. Now, you saw the one we did with the fish. Now, it's not just fish that live under the sea, is it, Zuri?
No.
What else? What other kind of creatures could we find?
Octopus.
Yes, we could.
Or seahorses.
Seahorses, jellyfish, even starfish.
Shark, tigers.
Tiger sharks, yes. So I've gone ahead and done a drawing with a fish and an octopus. You could do this in the same technique. Then, when that's done, it's time to paint. So we're using our big fluffy brush and we're going in one direction with the blue, right across, not up and down, but across. Let's go. Fill it all in. More blue. Let's go. Dip again. Even over the fish, yes? Over the fish we go. Back and forth. Back and forth.
I love painting.
All the way across. All the way across.
What about here?
How about some of the green?
Okay.
Okay, you notice we weren't able to cover all of that because we pressed so hard. So he looks like he's under the water, but we can still see him. So what I did, I added some more paint to my paint that I had mixed before. I told you I had used lots of water, so I wanted to thicken it up. So now it's nice and thick, and I'm dipping my big bottle top into that, and you're going to make a print. Thank you. You can make another print somewhere else. Okay, and one more, just for good measure. Right.
Maybe one here.
Okay. Now I'm going to come with the smaller one, and you're going to overlap. Good. Good. There we go. And maybe one by itself. Let me dip it again. It needs another dip.
And this one to look at that one as well.
Alright. This one could be right all by itself. Take this one. Right? And just give a small one. And another small one. Right there. Good. Yes. Do you think we have enough bubbles?
I think so.
I'm going to go for one more. Right there. About one more?
Yeah.
A blue one. There you go. Oops, nearly fell out. There. I think that's perfect. Just like you. What do you think?
I think it's perfecto.
Perfecto. So, time for you boys and girls to make your very own fish painting.